Style is a reflection of your attitude and your personality, and style is what many people look for when they're doing street photography or photography of any type. Photography is a very practical subject. It's very difficult to sit and talk about it too long before you start going around in circles. And it offers an outlet where a person can go let off steam and photograph anything they please in any way they like, all for good or bad. You might buy a camera, choose a good lens, then realise after a little practice that maybe you need to stop and think about what you're doing, how to do it better than the day before. That's why after many years as an artist and photographer, I started a YouTube channel and wanted to offer a little helping hand to anybody who needs to reflect on what's going on when we look through the lens. The thing is, that's not such an easy task to help others. I watch a lot of YouTube channels on all sorts, photography, politics and cats. The cat videos beat all of life's offerings, hands down. There's nothing like a cat to teach us the art of light-heartedness. Helping other photographers to think like an artist, to take their time and stop using the digital camera as if they were firing a static machine gun at anything and everything that moves, is a tough call. I don't want to be too authoritative in my videos. I don't want to come across like Kung Fu Grasshopper of photography, offering wise words that almost sound like Japanese koans for meditation. Become the camera, become the object, be one with your sensor, would be a little bit too heavy. Encouraging people to navel gaze on an active mission to get good street shots or landscape photos might be leading people up the garden path. Navel gazing is what we want to avoid. So it's difficult to keep up the good work, but I'll keep at it. There's something satisfying about making a video and later the same day seeing that people watched it, liked watching it and left their own views on the subject in the comments. Like writing, making videos is about saying something that resonates well with an audience. I've even had comments that are not so nice, so I must be doing something right, not trying to please everybody. I'm one of those people who loves to ponder a point worth pondering, to meditate on philosophies and drink coffee and stare out the back window at a blackbird sitting on a blossoming tree. I believe this informs me about things I see when I take photos. I see the poetry in photography. We stop and look at nature, human-made objects like buildings, things that show us the past, half-constructed objects that indicate future possibilities. And I'll see the poetry that can be captured within a photograph. It's all about rhythms and rhymes and colours and tones and reflections of light and depths of shadows. It's an exciting world that many people simply walk past. The photographer feels obliged to go out and seek the poetry of life, then bring it back home. Like a hunting dog let loose across the fields to seek its quarry. When I go out into the streets of Berlin to take photos, I notice how my anticipation causes my heart to patter like a gentle snare drum introducing the beginning of an upbeat tune. My feet start to shuffle, stop, my eyes searching for that poetic quarry. It's always there and I know this. I only need to slow my mind and see it right in front of myself. Capturing visual poetry is also a practical activity. To know the capabilities of the camera and lens in your hand by studying the triangle of light, the f-stop, the ISO, the shutter speed, and becoming good at it. You develop a secret sense that leads your feet to the right spot at the right time of day. And the sun and the shadows offer you their interplay of dark and light for a few seconds. You point, you look, adjust and shoot, and maybe later walk home satisfied with a pocket full of visual poetry. Thank you for listening to this, and I hope you like my channel. If you do, a comment from you would be very interesting. Otherwise, it'd be wonderful if you subscribe to my channel. Anyway, have a lovely evening. Bye bye. I'm Sean Durham.